block hold. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab. And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. Very tricky when he throws that body.
Landed that one. Nice 1-2 there.
Just get him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
15 seconds.
Real nice body kick land.
The horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round 1, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number 1.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Wow, what a head kick. Oh! Big knee.
That knee hurt him.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 48 total strikes have now landed for Luke Rockhold, and landed with 42% accuracy thus far against Anderson Silva.
Big kick lands.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Single collar tie. And they separate. Oh, that's a big hook there. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean,
now we go inside the octagon. Bruce. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Paulo Costa and Robert Whittaker.
You ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round 1, classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
oh yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in...
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be plenty from this position. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, it creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whitaker. Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Whitaker gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Man, how about the steam behind that Whitaker jab tonight?
Robert Whitaker is a great striker.
Oh! Huge right hand!
He's so fast. Holy smoke! He put him to sleep. Oh, we got him back!
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every round. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Jared Cannonier and the last style bender, Israel Adesanya.
You ready? You ready? Let's go, guys.
All right,
fight.
so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Big knee there. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Oh, big knee there.
That knee hurt him.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter, and I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though, DC. Cannonier gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just slipping out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
25 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. He blocks the shot. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Effective punch there by Cannonier. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Cannonier gets caught by the straight punch.
Nice kick.
.90 seconds to go in our opening round. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Adesanya. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his...
Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Beautifully timed and place kick there by Adesanya. Wild attempt with the right hand there. All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, roundhouse. Talk to me about that kick.
He is throwing his entire body into that kick to the point that he turns all the way around before he can face his opponent again.
Round two next. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Another beautiful takedown leg.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Adesanya. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Well, we call on the fight stats here. These numbers unofficial, but 61 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And just 42% accuracy in terms of the land rate against Jared Cannonier. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle. All
right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
And he's back up again. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling, he used his elbows, he used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murphy.